You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Wednesday, the 18th of February. This is James Spann. Moisture levels increasing. We'll see a few showers around tomorrow. A better chance of showers at times Friday and Saturday, and there could be some thunder involved. And then we turn colder by Sunday and the first part of next week. Let's begin with the upper air look. Got a complex trough in the western states producing a lot of mountain snow and valley rain. A piece of that lifting out coming through the Midwest and the Great Lakes. But down this way, there's a ridge over the Gulf, kind of nosing in here from the south, and we have a light westerly flow aloft, and a lot of clouds around today. That's the visible satellite view. Got a few breaks in the overcast, but for most locations, it's been a day of more clouds than sun. But underneath the clouds, just not much rain. That's the radar composite this afternoon. Looks like a few sprinkles over the Tennessee Valley, and really the rest of the state mostly rain-free. And again today, spring-like. The warm spot on the board there is Chatham in Washington County, 78. Look at Gulf Shores, 77. Now, that's inland at the Jack Edwards Airport. When you cross the Intracoastal Waterway and get right on the coast, they've got upper 60s because of the cooler Gulf temperatures. East Alabama cooler, 60s there. For example, Gadsden, 61, Auburn, 66, Eufaula, 68. Ooh, what a colorful map here. Watch warning map. Now, that hot pink out across the middle of the nation, places like Iowa, Missouri, Oklahoma, the Texas Panhandle, those are red flag warnings because of the danger of wildfires. Otherwise, it's all winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings. A lot of cold, unsettled, snowy weather for the western half of the country. Here's the severe weather outlook for today and tonight. No severe storms expected. There might be some thunder on the Pacific coast, around the Rockies, and also there's a little circle where there might be a rumble of thunder around Nashville, but again, no risk of any severe storms through tonight. But tomorrow, there is a risk of severe storms for places like Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati, Lincoln, Illinois. Not here. This is all north of here. And then on day 3, which is Friday, there could be a rumble of thunder across the deep south, but it's really not a setup for severe storms, and kind of the same thing on Saturday. We'll take a look at the specifics on that here in just a second. Let's check rain for the next 7 days. And let's see here. We're live at 3:06 p.m. Let me quickly check and see if we have the new update, and we actually do. So what I'll do is kind of drop this in. We'll watch it change together. This product updates a little after 3 o'clock Central Time every day. So there's the new 7-day rain outlook between now and Wednesday of next week. And for all of Alabama, under 1 inch. 1/2 to 1 inch for the north, under 1/2 inch for the south. And the bulk of this will be Friday and Saturday. And again, we could use a little rain here. The new drought monitor comes out tomorrow morning. That's the one from last week. This product is out once a week. It's released on Thursday, so we'll see what it looks like tomorrow on the update. But let's go through modeling, model fans. European, 12Z run, 3 o'clock tomorrow. Again, that complex trough in the western states around here, kind of a light southwest flow aloft. And tomorrow should be a lot like today. More clouds than sun. Could there be a shower? Yes, but probably not many. Here's the high-resolution HER model. This is valid tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock. And you can see just spotty showers about. And most likely tomorrow will be the warmest day so far this week. If the sun can pop out, we're going to see some mid to upper 70s, and somebody might touch 80 over South Alabama tomorrow afternoon. So again, that's tomorrow afternoon at 5. Let's go to Friday morning, early Friday morning, pre-dawn, 3 a.m. And you can see a little band of showers approaching Interstate 59. That's along a surface front. And again, nothing severe, probably no thunder, just a band of showers. So we'll see an increase in rain activity after midnight tomorrow night into Friday morning. And then by Friday afternoon, this is Friday at noon, that surface front is kind of stalling out right over the middle of the state. So by Friday afternoon, the better chance of showers over the southern counties of the state. So again, for Friday, the bottom line is the best chance of rain for the northern counties Friday morning, for the southern counties Friday afternoon. And we'll stay mild, highs well up in the 70s on Friday. So let's go to Saturday morning. And again, that surface front is going to back up and move northward as a warm front. And rain will likely increase again over the northern counties Saturday morning. That's Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. And then by Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock, the front moves south again. The thing's doing the hokey pokey here. But as it moves south by Saturday afternoon, the better chance of rain over the southern counties. So the way it works out really on both days, Friday and Saturday, for the northern half of the state, the best chance of rain during the morning hours. And on both days, the better chance of rain for the southern half of the state during the afternoon hours. Could we see severe storms? I don't think so. This is the instability valid at 12 noon on Saturday. This is coming off the 12-kilometer NAM. And the air is a little unstable south of Interstate 20. That's not really overwhelming, but the dynamic support is kind of puny. We'll check the flash density product off the European, showing a few pockets of thunder across South Alabama. But again, it's just not really a setup for severe storms. So Sunday, we're dry and colder. A north flow, a stiff north breeze. Sunday, the high will drop into the 50s for much of the state with a pretty cool north breeze. Monday morning, many spots will be below freezing for the northern half of the state. And the high Monday will be only in the 40s and 50s despite a sunny sky. This is Tuesday. Tuesday morning should be the coldest morning. We could see 20s down into South Alabama. But then we go back in the 50s. Tuesday afternoon, South Alabama could see 60s. The cold snap will not last long. And a week from today, Wednesday the 25th, light northwest flow aloft, should be a nice day. The sky will be sunny. Highs back in the 60s for most of the state, maybe close to 70 in South Alabama. Let's keep going. This is out 10 days. Saturday, 28th of February. Ooh, a trough beginning to try and build over the eastern states. We'll see if that trend continues. In evidence, there could be a few maybe morning showers. Saturday the 28th. It really looks like next week we'll have the better chance of showers at some point Thursday and Friday. 8 to 9 days from now, toward the end of next week, and then a lot of that should be gone by that following weekend. And again, for the moment, it does not look like a severe weather look toward the end of next week. Snow fans, that's not looking good. This is the probabilistic outlook for 1 inch of snow or greater between now and the 5th of March. Nothing, zero. But we all know that March can be a very wild month. All right, rain for the next 15 days, valid through March 5th. This is coming off the European Ensemble AI version. The mean, it's just a little under 2 inches, the green line there. Temperatures from the national blend of models. Well, up in the 70s tomorrow against South Alabama, maybe touching 80. We'll stay above 70 through Saturday, but here comes that quick pop of cold air Sunday, early next week. The high Monday dropping to 47, lows in the mid to upper 20s both Monday morning and Tuesday morning. But then we bounce right back with highs near 70 by the end of next week. And just in, hot off the presses, the new 8 to 14-day guidance just in. This is for the 26th of February through the 4th of March. And again, much of the United States with temperatures above average, but the big exception is Alaska. Look over there, deep blue. And again, looks like very cold air will build up over the Yukon and parts of western Canada, Alaska. And at some point, that air's got to move, so inevitably, we're not done with cold air yet, but it sure looks very mild going into the first few days of March. Hey, hey, hey. Children's of Alabama Kid Cam today. I love a big crowd. We had a big crowd in the gym at Ohatchee Elementary School, Calhoun County, home of the Indians. Had a whole school in the gym, pre-K, kindergarten, up through 5th and 6th grade. Had a great time today talking about the science of meteorology. Kids really do love to learn about weather. They energize me when I go to these school visits every day. But we did some storm spotting. Hey, we don't have enough storm spotters in Calhoun County. We talked about how we forecast the weather balloons, thunderstorms, tornadoes, ways of staying safe. What a great session today. Great school, great teachers, marvelous time today. So again, to everybody at Ohatchee Elementary School in Calhoun County, thanks a lot for a great visit today. You guys are looking good. Tomorrow going to be in Huntsville, Ridgecrest Elementary School, and then in Hanceville in Cullman County at Wallace State Community College. Friday going to be on the campus of the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa for their Cross Point program. Saturday morning, I will be at Spann Park High School in Hoover for the annual Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama Kids Marathon. And the weather's a little iffy. we'll kind of see how that plays out. And then Saturday evening, I'll be at the Alabama Theater in Birmingham for the Hoover High Beauty Walk. Been doing that thing for a long time, but that's always a lot of fun. Don't forget, you can watch me this evening on ABC 3340 News, and you can hear me every day on great radio stations around the state, including at Birmingham 98.7 KISS. Thanks for watching. Have a great Wednesday evening, and God bless.